Well, good morning to you. I'm Rob. It's nice to meet you. Some of you I've not actually met, which is kind of an odd thought. So, coming at you live from my basement on this Tuesday morning. Actually, that is a lie. I'm sorry. You see, I'm off to a rough start already on this video thing. It's not live because I recorded this yesterday. But happy Tuesday morning to you anyway. I have been thinking about doing a kind of a video format for some of these daily meds for quite a while now. And, I was thinking of maybe doing a monthly one or a bi-weekly. And for one, it's a lot of fun. Two, I think there's just something way more dynamic about the visual and the auditory. Is auditory a word? Instead of just the written word. The written word can be very powerful too, and has been through the centuries, of course, but there's something about, as they say, get off of the page and just to converse and everything. Not that we can converse, because this is just kind of a one-way thing. But this is my plan, is to do this a little bit more often, and I think will evolve over time. My plan is to do, obviously, a little bit of acting, you know what I'm saying? Some skits. I don't know about skits. I don't think anybody uses the word skits anymore. But I want to do some acting. I'd like to use some action figures and some stuffed animals because really, when you think about it, I don't know what can embed a core truth into your soul more effectively than the use of action figures and stuffed animals. You'll see this on another day when it happens, believe me. I know right now you're thinking a little skeptical. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. So also, this is actually buying me a little bit of time working on this Christianity lecture series I'm going through that I've been putting out in the last few days. I hope you're enjoying that and getting something out of it. Like I said, kind of for us insiders who have been around it, it's really good to take a step out and take that outsider's look. And so far for me has made me appreciate just the religion of Christianity more. And even that word religion, I am very religious. I love religion, and I'm not ashamed of that. After that awesome definition given by Luke Timothy Johnson, it's been a little bit different. It's not got that devotional vibe as much. But anyway, I hope that some of you are enjoying that as well. If not, hey, I'm sorry. But I have learned and seen in ministry stuff that, this is kind of a little tangent, but if you start catering to the people and what does everyone want? Well, it's kind of the beginning of the end, isn't it? I've seen a lot of ministries and churches and everything fail because of that, because they did not, as we say, perform for an audience of one. I think the most important thing is listening to God and what God places before you and puts on your heart. And if everything is flowing out of that, then I think it is a true and a good ministry. Dallas Willard is a favorite author of mine. There's a book called The Great Omission, and in chapter 9, he talks about, the title is Living the Vision, basically on finishing well. And to me, it's really brilliant what he points out and how he points it out. If you have access to that book, I highly recommend. I try to read that whole chapter, every couple months or so, as just a reminder. But he talks about, in ministry, what happens inevitably is at first, people are just purely from their heart following God because that's what they want. Therefore, out of that purity and sincerity, the Holy Spirit is really at work in a real visible and even tangible way. And so what inevitably happens so much of the time is that people start then, instead of keep following the Spirit, they start looking for more of those results that they have seen from following the Spirit. And so whether it's just wanting more, like numbers, hey, let's have more people into this thing and affect more, which can be good, yet it kind of misses the point. The point is not, hey, let's see how many we can get, as much as let's keep following God and do what we feel God is telling us to do. And so then you go after these great results. Let's get more of that. And again, it's kind of subtle because I think it's our duty to grow and progress as human beings. By the way, I said duty, which would really make my daughter Zyra laugh right now. But we never stop what we started with and where we came from, and that is God, and following God, listening to God, obeying Him out of sincerity and a pure heart, as best we can and know how from our depth, instead of then trying to cater and to be kind of that, I guess that term that they used a while back, seeker friendly, or maybe seeker centered. What can we do to get more people in? What can we do for more people to like it? And all that stuff. Anyway, I didn't really plan on saying all that, but there you go, free of charge. So anyway, it's great to do this. This is just kind of like a little initial test run dealio, and then we'll do these, I don't know how often, but maybe get some more people involved in these and have some fun with it. So anyway, I've really enjoyed doing these daily meds things for a few years and hearing from some of you, and that's really cool and encouraging. And again, as is always in every day's email, it says in the corner there, the ripple effect, the sole purpose of it is to encourage each other, to make spending time with God, seeking after God, your most important priority of the day, every day. I believe in that to my core, and will hopefully never deviate from that. That I think so many of us are just are missing out on a lot of abundant life by not patterning every day around just time soaking with God. That's been incredible for me, and anyone I've talked to who's done it sincerely has really benefited greatly with just knowing God more as He's revealed Himself in the ways that He has revealed Himself or herself. I don't know if God is necessarily a boy. I don't think that's really the case. Anyway, that's for another day. But I like what they say in Buddhism. Prince Siddhartha, the Buddha, as they say, he had said to be skeptical. Don't take my word for it. Try for yourself. And I think we could use some more of that in Christianity. Try this out. If this is not really the way to true and abundant life, then don't do it. Okay, this has been fun. Have a great Tuesday, and I will talk to you real soon, God willing. Or, for you Latin-speaking Americans, Deo volente.